Wow. Okay, so we are officially here. We are officially full circle. What is going on, guys? Big Cloud Gaming here, back with another Trash Show. How you guys doing? So it is March 11th, 2020. Let's definitely get into some very breaking gaming news. Now, E3 2020, as of right now, as of me recording this video and talking to you, has officially been canceled. Now, there are talks of it possibly being a streaming event for this particular time, like a live stream or something like that. That might still happen when it comes to the actual show. But as far as the event, the public gathering of gamers and developers, that's officially not happening. And of course, now, with this statement, this is due to the ESA and their concerns for the public safety, and this is due to the CV virus outbreak, which we talked about numerous times, and a lot of people either jokingly tried to deny that this is a possibility this could happen. It unfortunately did happen, guys. This CV virus is bigger than what you possibly think. It's bigger than a fanboy bubble. It's bigger than some ridiculous console war. This is legit. This is real life, and it is affecting billions of people right now, okay? So this show has officially been canceled. Let's just go ahead and get into it. So Microsoft was quick to reply to the whole situation because a lot of people were looking forward to their show. They want to see the next gen Xbox, whether it be specifications or games, even though I'm pretty sure at E3 they would focus strictly on the games, since there was an event that was rumored, it wasn't confirmed, but rumored for April. And if they're going to do that in April and show off, do a show in April, I would recommend they do the specifications in April, then go straight into E3 with games and make your jaw drop and show off this 12 teraflop, beast that they're talking about, right? That's what we all figured would be the game plan for Microsoft. But Microsoft was quick to reply, and they stated that they will be doing their own separate gaming event for this. So they're going to be live streaming it and doing their own thing. Now, one of the biggest things that I took away from E3, really from E3 being canceled in general, was the fact that WB Montreal was not going to show off their Batman game. Now, Batman was supposedly going to be here, as well as we were going to get some details on that Harry Potter game from WB Montreal. Now again, or actually from Rocksteady. I'm sorry, not WB, but Rocksteady was doing the Harry Potter thing. But besides the point, that whole thing has officially stopped. Now we don't know if they're going to do what what the ESA wants them to do, which is going to be on the live stream portion of this. I'm not sure how this is going to work or affect them. Maybe they'll probably show up to Microsoft's show, maybe to show off the Batman. I would recommend they do something like that, to put more eyes on it. But you never really know what's happening, right? Ubisoft, we have no clue what Ubisoft's going to do, or EA, etc. We don't know what's really going to happen when it comes to this actual show. And again, it just goes to show, man, this event, it's it's reaching that point, man, where people just had to dip out. It's unfortunate. It really is unfortunate, because I was looking forward to it, like a lot of you. I was looking forward to it. But nonetheless, we do have something to look forward to with Microsoft. So there's something to take away from this. All right. So Microsoft will still do something. No word on Nintendo. If not, they're going to do something yet. So we'll see with Nintendo. As far as PlayStation has been very quiet on the matter. They have not said a word. Obviously, Sony broke the internet recently when they released the release date for Ghost of Tsushima, and of course the Last of Us TV show was actually announced, and all that broke news for them, but they didn't really say anything about their next gen platform. And I'm thinking they're doing this strategically, again, to get a few things out the way. For example, they have so many massive releases. In 2 days, Neo drops. The Order, I'm about to see The Order. The Last of Us 2 obviously is down the road, and of course Ghost of Tsushima, it comes out on June 26th. So they have a lot of things they got to get out the way before they announce this next gen system. But one thing that I do want to get out the way too, since we're talking about PlayStation and obviously the next gen consoles are a big, hot, trending topic, there's a possibility that these consoles could very well be delayed from the way things are going out here. I would not be surprised at this point. If you really think about it, Microsoft could very well not even go through with it, right? They could just release the system and not delay it and have a bunch of shortages when it comes to the overall system. But at the same time, it would make more sense for them to delay it along with PlayStation so they can have the equal amount of supply, vice versa, and get everything out here. And this would not hurt Microsoft at all if you think about it. Because remember, We know more so about Xbox Series X right now than we know about PS5. So PS5 is not necessarily in, we don't even know what it looks like so far. You get what I'm saying? We don't have much for PS5 aside from a few specifications that were confirmed by Sony executives, like the RDNA 2, et cetera, by AMD. So we do have a few particular things, but we don't have the system itself. And since we don't have the final pieces of the puzzle, which is the console and of course the actual games, etc., Microsoft still isn't an advantage here because they already had the public's eye to begin with. But I honestly do believe that the next gen consoles could very well be delayed at this current time. It would not surprise me and it would not upset me at this point if both sides were delayed. There's tons of content dropping on both particular sides, and also you got so much third party dropping within this year that it's like we can definitely go without the next gen systems for a little bit. I'm just gonna be honest with you. We can be fine without the next gen systems updated. But again, we shall see. We really shall see. Now, on the cuffs of the whole Horizon Zero Dawn situation, shout out to Jay Barry, OBJ, Persona, and everybody who we talked to in the on his channel about the situation about the Horizon going to PC, Horizon Zero Dawn, that is going to PC. Shout out to you guys. Now, on the cuffs of that game going to PC, the good old one and only Hermen Hulst actually made a few bold statements when it came to the future of PlayStation. A few of the main statements, which I'll put on the screen now, he stated that staying dedicated to the hardware is a prime focus. Of course, quality exclusives are also a must. Strong narrative games are happening. Single player games, of course, are still one of their biggest focuses. And of course, he also confirmed that there will be no day-and-date PC releases, and giving creative teams time to realize their vision. So basically giving them creative control and true time to really give you a next gen experience in terms of quality is still their mission when it comes to PlayStation 5. Again, I understand people were a little torn by Horizon Zero Dawn going to PC. Guys, don't look at it like that at all. This is not the end. This is not the beginning of the end. I am telling you, it's not like that. Sony is dependent on hardware sales. This is kind of how they've been rocking. That's their big source of income. They wouldn't jeopardize the PS5, which is going to be their main source of income aside from software, just for the PC. It doesn't make sense at all. They need hardware sales. Now, unless they found some way to make that work and they officially say, hey, we don't need hardware sales and we just need strictly, this, that, and the third, then, that's another video for itself. You get I'm going with this? So that's just how I look at it, guys. I don't see it as this like the beginning of the end. But at the same time, some people are seeing it as the beginning of the end. Me personally, I agree with what OBJ the Don said perfectly. He said it perfectly, and I agree with him to the T. As soon as let's say Sony does show off Horizon Zero Dawn 2 for PS5. As soon as we see a Horizon Zero Dawn 2 and it says PS5 exclusive, a lot of these comments that you guys see, like Sony's done, blah, blah, blah. Shout out to DualShockers. DualShockers put out a hilarious post. It was funny as hell. Big Mike. But as soon as we see Horizon Zero Dawn, all the other next-gen titles, I highly doubt anybody is going to have this mindset whatsoever. But again, you never know. You know how people are. Now, to end this video, I will end this off on a recent leak. Again, nothing's confirmed. I'm not going to sit here and add a lot to it. But like I said, this definitely does go in line of what the recent discussion we had about PS5 and potential specifications kind of goes into that realm. Now, you guys remember PS5 Pro was a hot topic. It still kind of is a hot topic. And it definitely does add a little bit more insight on what's going on. As you guys remember, when we broke this down, they were talking about how the reason why developers or these leakers keep having different numbers when it comes to the actual system specifications is because there are indeed two models. One's going to be a pro, premium model, and the other one's going to be your base. According to this right here, shout out to the finest, the PS5 is going to feature an 11 teraflop GPU with 52 compute units clocked at 1,743 megahertz. So that's actually pretty interesting. Again, not much to go off of. It's a rumor, so you have to take that for what it truly is. But it's a rumor. But again, I I'm not worried about the specifications on the PS5. You guys see what they've done. I'm not worried about this at all. PlayStation 5 is going to be beast. Xbox Series X is most certainly going to be beast. Both particular units are going to do great, and next gen is going to be awesome. I'm very, very happy that we're getting over a lot of the obstacles that have plagued us this generation, such as load times and low frame rate. And that right there, it's a big milestone when it comes to the next generation. But hey, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Sound off. Let me know what you guys think. Definitely hit that like button if you enjoyed today's video. And if you are new, definitely consider subscribing and joining the RGT Army. Join our official Discord. Link is in the description below. And of course, to stay up to date as well, well, obviously on YouTube, but also to stay up to date as well on Twitter, you guys can follow me on Twitter at BigCloud Gaming, and make sure you hit that bell icon here on the channel and select all for notifications so you don't miss content. I will see you guys, obviously, if we don't get any news tomorrow for the RGT podcast. Until next time, this is BigCloud Gaming, aka your boy Ryan. I am most certainly signing out. You guys have an awesome one. Later.